we gonna move on to the NBA. We're gonna talk about the Sixers and the Nets.
Boy.
All right, one team is ascending and the other team is plummeting. The Brooklyn Nets, they won their first game after like a losing streak when Kyrie just dropped 50 against the Hornets, one of the worst defensive teams in the league. But we gonna leave that alone.
15. He did a different type of 50. That's not no regular 50.
15 and 19
shots.
shooting. 15 19 shooting. 9 threes. 9 threes.
That's insane.
Yeah. Kyrie's a monster.
That's insane.
But we have on the other side the Sixers with James Harden and B. And James Harden looks like how he looked last year when he arrived in Brooklyn. Looks like he's full of life and enjoys playing basketball. He took off the fat suit. You know what I'm saying? He's in shape now. What do y'all think about these teams? What do y'all think about these teams? Man?
Philly is tough. Philly is tough. I actually watched like 2 of their games. I've watched the first game they played together. Who they play first? I forgot who they played. But I watched 2 of their games. They look nice. That pick and roll is crazy. There's literally nothing you can do to guard it. James Harden is a natural facilitator. He like his guard game is insane. Like I think like you know what I'm saying. I just like the game. I like how Maxey fits in. Like James Harden is able to get so many people involved, and he's still like kind of second fiddle to Embiid, but like now it's like they finally had that. They have a guard that's gonna shoot the ball. They have a point guard that's gonna shoot. So it's just insane for them. Like I don't know, y'all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I think y'all was right about the Ben Simmons. For me, I gotta see how Ben Simmons look with Brooklyn. But right now, I'm gonna say that like they're wild for trading. They're wild for trading for James Harden.
You know what's so crazy? Because when we did the trade, that's when everybody was like, "Well, Elijah, you might have been right about that James Harden to Ben Simmons trade. You might have been right." But now that Ben Simmons ain't playing,
you can't call. I still can't call it yet because what James. The thing about Ben Simmons is the fact that he doesn't shoot. It won't take that much of an adjustment for his game to fit into what the Nets do. He plays defense and he facilitates. That stuff you don't need to. I think it'll be easier for him to get back into the game than people think. It's not like he's a shooter or anything like that. He plays defense, which is just effort and getting back to physical shape. So it's gonna take a few games for him to get back into that, and he passes. So I still think it could end up being equal. But looking at James Harden and B, it looks like a match made in heaven.
All right. Okay. What do you think, Swaty?
Yeah, he tough. I mean, they cool or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we tried to, cause I don't really care about them, bro. They gonna fold in the playoffs, bro. Like,
you think so? You don't think
the Sixers?
You don't think the Sixers have a chance to?
They already got enough. They already made Tobias Harris the other scapegoat. Like Philly fans and NBA fans, they just gotta have a scapegoat and escape exit plan. Like it's never anyone's fault. Like they already Tobias Harris. I mean, I'm with y'all. I feel it, but why y'all voicing that opinion? You have James Harden and Joel Embiid. I shouldn't be hearing about Tobias Harris. I get he's getting paid maximum money, but it's like, what is he supposed to do? There's not enough shots to go around. Like
it's like every team want all 5 of their starters to be superstars.
Tough.
Like like always be elite at all times. It's like, bro, you gotta be. I mean, but that's just Philly fans. You know what you're gonna get when you go to Philadelphia.
They'll be fine once the playoffs start. Tobias Harris, they're gonna have they're gonna have 4 players that can put up at least about 20 points a game.
20.
Yeah.
And then they got Thibault playing defense. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think in a series, I think it'd be hard to beat them. In a series. Yep. I mean, that's the thing though. I think a series is about adjustments though. I don't know how
Doc Rivers.
I don't know. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the only thing that kind of worries me about them is coaching. And I don't know how Joel Embiid and James Harden IQ is to be able to make serious adjustments. So that kind of worries me. But like, just off pure talent and the potential of all the players on their team, they definitely have a contender in the East. I think I can see them winning the title this year.
A title. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can see them. I can see them maybe like beating. Milwaukee is the team I'm scared.
Milwaukee's tough.
And then Oladipo's back on the Heat. I don't know, man. The Heat.
You know who I got?
Good.
Stop it.
The
Celtics.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna be some BS.
That's not BS. I am a Lakers fan. I would throw up in my mouth right now, bro. I hate the Celtics, but they look nice. Jason Tatum is finally he's getting out of that I'm Kobe thing, because there's only one Kobe. There's only one person who could take those difficult mid-range shots, bro. Do you, bro? Take threes, drive to the basket, get fouls, contact, like take open mid-range jump shots. But it's like, I think their game's coming along. But the Sixers might play Brooklyn in the first round.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm there for that. Yep.
Because the Sixers are second, and what are the Brooklyn is 8th, so they got to play the 7th game. So if they win the 7-8 game, they 7th.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can see KD. I can see KD knowing that and like being like
going for 60 every night.
Yeah. He gonna destroy KD. He gonna destroy James Harden.
Yeah, I feel like KD want to destroy James Harden. Like I feel like because they said they had to ask him to go. They had to ask him he was like, let him go. If he want to go, let him go. I think he's gonna try to destroy James Harden. Yeah. He gonna destroy him.
So Kyrie too.
I mean,
some more of those 50-point games of 20 shots.
When he play.
You already know Joel gonna be talking crazy to Ben Simmons on the court, bro.
That series is must see. That's must see.
Yeah, Adam Silver has to rig this. I have to see it, bro.
It's must see, bro.
Because you know the first round be boring, bro. You know the first round be boring.
But that first game in Philly,
he's not even
playoff
playing,
atmosphere. No. I'm talking about playoffs.
Oh my
he gonna play. He gonna play in the playoffs. They gonna need him.
Yeah,
that's gonna be crazy.
If this happens, I have to watch every game. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm watching every game.
You gotta at least watch the Philly games because Kyrie gonna be able to play too.
Come on, man. And I hope. I think it's gonna be a crazy series because they both got a squad. I mean, top down, both teams are. You know what I'm saying? Both teams are legit top down. I think it's gonna be a series.
Right.
Yeah. And both of their coaches got question marks. So I think it's definitely gonna be a series.
Ain't no question marks. They suck.
What do you mean?
Ain't no question suck. Both of their coaches suck. Say it.
I didn't want to say
he the 3-1 king. He the 3-1 king.
Say Doc Rivers sucks.
Doc is what? He does.
He the 3-1 king, bro.
I didn't want to say Doc sucks.
KG, Rajon Rondo made him. Without Rondo, he should send him a Christmas gift every year.
Rondo?
He was the coach, bro. On that Celtics team, without Rondo, that Celtics team wasn't winning that championship.
Bro, you wildin', bro. You wildin'.
Bro, I've been watching basketball, bro. Without Rondo, you can't just put KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen together. That wouldn't work. Rondo was the glue.
Right. That's true. That's fair. They had a squad. And they had a floor general.
Nowhere without a true point guard. Yeah.
Right.
This is his chance. This is his chance to win that second ring.
Oh no, he gonna fumble that.
Nah, he will. He probably will. I got the Bucks being better than them.
I think I do too. I get the Bucks the edge, but just top down, man. Like if they lose, it has to be coaching because they have a better team than they. I mean. Is Giannis like?
Yes, they have a better team.
If the Bucks beat them, Giannis is a generational. If the Bucks beat them, Giannis is Kareem, bro. Like, bro, he is unstoppable.
Well,
he's unstoppable. He is unstoppable. It's like, bro,
I don't know, bro.
But just the idea of Giannis taking down Joel Embiid and James Harden, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. So
if
like,
honestly,
and he do got James Harden smoke too. So I mean,
that's true.
Wait, hold on, let me see.
James Harden might be the most hated dude in the league, bro.
For real though.
Yeah.
Who like him?
So it's Rudy Gobert for sure.
So if Philly beats the Nets, they'll have to go against Milwaukee second in the second round, right? If they lose to the Bucks, this is going to look bad for a lot of players. Not only just for Doc Rivers, it's going to look bad for James Harden. It's going to look bad. It's going to start looking bad on Embiid because he's never been in a conference. He's never been in the conference championship.
I don't think it'll look that bad. Honestly,
it's going. Trust me, they're going to start. He's too good of a player to not make it to a conference championship yet. And he's been there multiple times, bro.
I ain't gonna dog him yet, but
Giannis and
it's something to look at,
bro. I feel like they'll talk about Giannis more than they'll crap on the Sixers.
No, I'm not saying they're gonna start dogging him. I'm saying it's gonna be something to look at. It's gonna be like it's something to look at there, though.
I mean, he came to them at the towards the end of the season. Like, I think they'll have some excuses built in. You know what I mean? I think maybe excuses,
bro.
Yeah, but
and a lot of people are saying that the Sixers are contenders to win the title.
Yeah,
come on, no excuses, bro.
Bro, but just the Nets were contenders to win the title, but when the playoffs came around, James Harden got injured, Kyrie got injured.
But those are real excuses. That's real excuse. If they just lose, that's not really real excuses.
James Harden came to the team 3 weeks ago.
But you guys are already saying they're championship contenders.
I get what you're trying to say, but you've seen them play. You just said they were champions.
Yeah, they look incredible.
So that's what I'm saying. So you can't use the play on the court as an excuse because you've seen them play and it looks good.
I just know how sports narratives work, though. I know how sports narratives work, and that's gonna be their. If they lose, that's gonna be their cushion. That he came towards the end of the. I just know how it goes. I mean, but they shouldn't lose.
I said, I ain't gonna kick Embiid back in yet. I mean, he cool. Jokic been further, but I mean, I'm not in the game of comparing centers. Like, this is a different game. Like,
Embiid and them lost by the craziest shot in NBA history. The Kawhi.
Yeah, the Kawhi joint.
Yeah, it's like, that's how close they've been to being to their the Eastern Conference. That was the Eastern Conference final, right? No, they were gonna go to the Eastern Conference final. I think that was a chance for them. They had to go to the finals that year too. I don't think they would have beat the Warriors, but I mean that's a conference. That's all hypothetical. We'll never know.